Hello YouTube, it's Dawn Ember's Game of Fiction and Fitness, and I'm back with another video, and this one will be another lifting video, but it will be focused solely on deadlifts. And as you saw, it's actually seriously silly deadlifts. Now, they're seriously silly for a reason, which is hard to say many times fast, but try it if you feel like it. Seriously silly. The reason for that is I'm doing this for a charity event, and that I'm not running the event. No one actually asked me to do it, but there's an event coming up to help raise money for a charity, and that charity deals with Red Nose Day, or more importantly, an actual red nose. And Red Nose Day is an event that is coming up on May 26th. It is actually held by NBC, I believe, but I have the actual information I wanted to get everyone. So here you see, you have Red Nose Day, NBC, and they have celebrities and all kinds of events going on to where they can raise money to help children in poverty. And so that's why this is an event that I want to take part in, because I am all for helping children when I can and helping others who possibly have less than I do. I mean, I don't make a lot working in retail, but I do know I am still very blessed with what I do have, and I always want to help others when I can. So like when I do a 10K or the half marathon that's coming up, I try to pick ones that actually the money that I pay for the event will go to something else besides, I mean, the bananas and bagels and stuff are fun too. They are. But I like that a lot of the money goes to different charity organizations. Half Marathon charity organization goes to children with cancer. The money from the red nose I purchased last year, along with any purchases this year, goes to several organizations that help children in poverty. And I'm going to actually link in the video a lot of the organizations. You can donate now all the way up to the big event, which is on the 26th of this month, May 2016, or you can always donate to the different organizations throughout the year. It doesn't have to be this time only. The Red Nose Day is just one point throughout the year. There are definitely plenty of different events or different reasons, and the organizations are always happy to have people donate whatever they can, whether it's money, food. If there's any local organizations, you can also donate your time, just whatever you have available. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm donating as well, but I'm also doing a video so that I can hopefully share the information out with others, and that's kind of the point. Plus, I'll admit, while I'm not the funniest, I'm not very quirky, I'm actually rather tame personality-wise, it is nice to do something fun and, yes, a little silly. So here is going to be the Red Nose Day, but first, information on it. If you want to see some of the charity events, they will be, not charity events, the charity organizations. They are both national and international. And all of the ones for Red Nose Day, and there are several. You got ones that some of you may know, Boys and Girls Club of America. That's a big one here, Feeding America. But you've also got NCLR and a bunch of others. I mean, this supports water, food, healthcare, and it is both national and international organizations, which is something I also appreciate, because we want to take care of our children here, but here is becoming such a broad statement now. It's not just your state, not just your city, not even just your country. Everywhere has people who are in need and people who are doing a little better than them. So there are definitely places throughout the world where we can help, and it's good that this charity event handles both national and international. That is something I appreciate. Now, why the red nose, you might be wondering? Well, this is because the main organization that started the event is run by comedians. It was actually an event that started in the UK. I don't have the information with me, but if you want to just have to Google it, and you'll see that in the UK when it actually started. And comedians there were doing events to raise money for children in poverty. Well, last year was the first year that was done in the US, I think. I know last year was the first year I saw it, and last year was the year I bought my red nose. You can get the red noses from Walgreens. I got it from the one that was local to my old apartment. I actually have moved since then, but I went to that one and got my red nose. And I think I also donated a couple dollars, but I'll donate a couple dollars this year as well, doing what I can with my little funds. But also this year is a lot bigger because they also have a lot of different companies funding events, and they also have different items you can purchase. There's like sunglasses I saw this year. I sometimes shop at Walgreens, and they have a different section full of Red Nose Day stuff this year. So they should still be there until sometime at the end of May, and then obviously there won't be it again until next year. But you can always purchase Red Nose paraphernalia, where you can wear, which is a little awkward to wear, but you can wear that to work if you really want. And then there are also companies that are supporting Red Nose Day, which I do have on my little... I tried to be organized this time. We see how successful that was. They also have on the rednoseday.org website some partners, besides obviously NBC. So we've got some big ones, some fun ones. Yep. All of those are organizations and companies that sell stuff, that donate money to all the different foundations to help children in poverty for Red Nose Day. Which is why for my fuel for today, I am actually going to be consuming at work stuff from that list. I have, of course you need your protein. I'm going to be doing deadlifts. I have Crave beef jerky. Or actually, is it beef? Okay, actually pork jerky. I went with the pork this time. They have a beef chipotle one that is actually really good as well. My coworker convinced me to try it, and the last chipotle one I tried, which might have been Walgreens brand, maybe, did not like at all. But the Crave Chipotle was really good. This one, however, is a black cherry barbecue, so this will be dinner, along with, of course, can't bypass Starbucks. Yeah. And thanks to the wonderful people of M&M, who are also sponsors, my pre-workout, what I will be eating right before I do deadlifts, is going to be M&M's. And look at that. It's coffee. These were a limited flavor, so they may not be available anymore. I noticed the one that wasn't picked up the most was chili nut, which didn't taste that bad. I've tried them all. Honey nut's good. Chili nut, it's okay. It does have a spicy kick to it at the end, but coffee. This is the winner for me. Tastes delicious. So this is what I will be having before I do my deadlift. I can't make any promises to the amounts I'm going to lift because that is not the point. It's not the ego here, though I do have a number I would like to hit. The point will be to be silly. So in the next clip, you will see me at the gym after work with my red nose and something a little silly. And we will do seriously silly deadlifts for Red Nose Day. See you then. Alright, here's a quick little outro since I'm going to cut the volume from the lifting. Here's what I actually managed to get. It was 250. It's the first time I've done that, but basically what I tried to do was match my meat deadlift, which was in kilograms and equaled 248. Since my gym doesn't do kilograms, we just have the plates that are done in pounds, I ended up going for 250, which as you'll see I got, and of course I wore my red nose and I had what are ladybug wings. So that was my Seriously Silly deadlift. Make sure to check it out on Instagram if you follow that. It's just Fiction2 Fitness. I have the information in my bio on YouTube. If you're doing anything with a red nose and you go out and purchase one, and make sure to use the hashtag Red Nose Day. They will be following it, the different organizations, and I will watch it as well. I'll be looking for some of those. You could also post on Twitter if you like. I rarely remember to do that. And then there's also Snapchat. You could Snapchat some pictures of the red nose. I still don't understand Snapchat, but it's there. If you decide to do a Seriously Silly deadlift, please use the hashtag Seriously Silly deadlift, and I will be looking for that. Maybe I'll see some on Instagram and even on Snapchat, who knows. But hopefully on Instagram we'll see some Seriously Silly deadlifts, some red noses, and raise some money to help children in poverty. And make sure to check out NBC for that show on May 26th, and that's for the 2016 edition of Red Nose Day. Other than that, have a good night and be seriously silly.